Hi everyone, this is Jess and welcome back to So Blessed by Jess. And we are going to work on another block in the Civil War Sampler Quilt book. Today's quilt block comes from Ladies' Aid album. And here are our two colorways that are represented in the book. The one that we're going to be working on is the top one. It's in a red, white, and blue kind of fashion, very Americana, and you will see when I give the history why it is part, it does have that Americana feel to it. So let's go ahead, dive in, see the construction of the block, sew it together, and talk about some history. Okay, so here's what we need for our block, right? All right, so here's our center. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love that fabric. Then we are going to be creating one of my favorite blocks. If anyone knows what that is, a bunch of triangles. It's going to be our flying geese. We love a flying goose. So we just got to make sure they get placed correctly. Okay, we're almost there. Okay. Then to extend the block a little bit more, we're going to have these white pieces, white rectangles, and then these white squares in the corner. All right, so that's what we're going for tonight. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create our flying geese, attach our rectangle, then we'll have a 9 patch. And so we're going to sew our rows together. I will show you how I press it when I'm working through it. I will usually with a flying geese, there's a lot of bulk right here, so I'll be pressing towards the background fabric, and we'll see what we do for the center. We'll probably press away from the center. We normally do. All right, so let me go ahead and get the flying geese together and we'll go from there. And here she is, our block. It's really pretty, isn't it? So it's called the Ladies' Aid album block. And the Ladies' Aid, Lo Siento, album honors the U.S. Sanitary Commission. If you see the shadow of the Red Cross, it's because the Sanitary Commission preceded the Red Cross in aiding the sick and wounded soldiers. It surprises us that 150 years ago, governments took little responsibility for war wounded. Has that changed? Controversy. Maybe I shouldn't have said it that strongly. I see in Europe's Crimean War in the 1850s, Florence Nightingale established a civilian mission that saved many lives. Inspired by her work, the first Sanitary Commission grew a civilian group authorized by the Union to take responsibility for soldiers, hospitals, and medical care. So the northern states started this by organizing local branches and people volunteering their time and their efforts and their monies for the Aid Commission. Interesting. But might open up a can of worms, maybe. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that the VA and everything there are amazing. I have not, it's just, you know, things are just taking 10 million years to do. And I have people that are close to me that need to use those facilities, and sometimes it's very difficult for them to get in to use them. I can't say much of other than the own experience that I have with dealing with them. But let's not end this on a downer, because this is another amazing block. You guys, 8 more blocks to go, and this quilt is complete. And I know that many of you saw the pictures of the quilt. I posted it in my Facebook post. Yeah, you guys, we're just missing one lower right-hand corner of the quilt and we'll be done. It's amazing. But yeah, let's go ahead, kick it off. Let's get it done. Let's get it started. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next one. And until then.